Hey, what's up guys? It's gonna be another account overview. So it's been about 3 months since the last one. And I said that I would do one whenever I had a couple new milestones, at least a major milestones. Well, this time around I got, oh boy, I think I got like 3 major milestones. One of them you've seen, and you're seeing on the screen right now. It's my Winter Mitts, Mythic Winter Mitts. I did a video about that where I showed how I got the last material for this. So that's the reason why I'm doing an account overview this time. But before we go into the overview, I'd like to thank everyone who's been watching, who's been liking and subscribing. I recently hit 1,000 subscriber, or there's been a huge spike of subs lately. Really appreciate that. So, guy, if you like what I'm doing, just like the video. At least if you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. So, all right, let's move to my account overview. So obviously that's Toowowlangr, aka Langr 2, at 800 and close to 70 million might. Obviously I'm closing in on 1 billion might. I don't know if the next account overview, if the next major milestone will be 1 billion might. It probably will be, but I'll tell you right away, I don't have a lot of speed up, so I'm pretty much capped on my potential might at the moment. So basically, yeah, that's the status of this account. As you can see, this is my mix set. So if you've been looking at my account overview or my weekly, daily videos, you've probably seen that I was working towards getting this to Mythic. So that's the one major difference between last time. I think I got a couple more gold jewels also. I think I got like 4 new gold jewels on this mix set. So I'm still missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I'm gonna remove the three monster jewels, and I'm gonna swap them for 1 cav and 2 infantry in the future. But that's basically it. It really takes a long time. So if I got 4, it's probably gonna take 6 months to get the last 8, and then those 3 I don't know. All right, the next major milestone, and yes, it's in the title, obviously. It has to do with T5, and oh, wrong button. So basically T5, if you look at my gears research, this is the status of where I'm at right now. I am at 55% of the way to T5. This is basically, I got 1,400 tomes extra. So if I were to use all of them, I would be at around, I think, 9,000, a little bit, yeah, something like that. So I'm about 55% of the way to T5. So I got about like 2,600 in the last 3 months or so. Obviously, you get a lot with trial by fire. So that's the reason why I've been grinding this mini game in order to get some archaic tomes. And the other one, well, it's not. So basically, it's not a milestone. I'm up to 624,000 gears. It's still gonna be a long time. I'm 55% of the way through. I don't know how many tomes you could still get with trial by fire. So I cannot give you a timeline on that. Once I know exactly how many tomes we can get, so if it stops at 10,000, I'll have a pretty good guess on the timeline for me to get to T5. But right now, I'm still saying it's going to take about 2 years from now. All right, so that's the status about my equipment. So this, like I said, this is my mix set. I'm currently in mixed range talents with gathering, so it's Guildfest. So that's not really my my stats, but my current stats, 439 with range. Obviously, it's I probably have like 440 probably mixed stats with talent. This is something I'm gonna show the next time I bait someone. I bait some of those Chinese or Taiwan guilds in not Taiwan, Thailand. Thai guild in the current kingdom that I'm in. So I'll provide that. I mean, yeah, I don't change talent often, so let's do it. Mix apply. As you can see, I have 33, so let's do this. Is it correct? Probably correct. Yes, no defense. All right, let's look at the stats that I have with this. Yeah, it's not even, so I should be working towards cav and removing some range, but that's the way it is. So on average 440 about, like I said. Defense not interesting, but this, and then the army attack. So that's the status. Updates, heroes. If you look at heroes, obviously I've had the free-to-play heroes maxed out. Watcher has been maxed out for a while now. I mean, 10 months ago when I did my first video, obviously I already had a gold watcher. I believe, I don't remember when, like 6 months ago, I got my Chaos Dragon to purple. It's now at 68, so I got 32 medals in 3 months. So at this pace, so I need about 80. I get about 10 a month. So basically 8 months from now, it's going to be gold. I'm pretty sure that there are some free-to-play players with gold Chaos Dragon, but there's probably not a lot. So that would be obviously a major free-to-play milestones. Boommeister, 78 out of 150. I don't recall how many I got. I was in Xux for a while. Now I'm all my alts are in CDC. Only my main is in Xux, and we are not in a great spot for Dragon Arena. Can we see now? We cannot see from the So we're in the Advanced League 2, so I don't get a lot of Dragite, I don't know how you say that. So if we get a win, it's only like 37. So, and obviously if you're in the max league, it is 6,000. So yeah, so there's a gap there, and we more than often we lose with this guild. There's not a lot of rally lead, so I'm free to play, and in this guild, let's look at this, guys. I am number 12. So, and not everyone play in Dragon Arena, and we have a bunch of players with inflated might, with Turf Quest might. So obviously that does not really help. All right, let's move on to the other. It's not really an highlight. Familiars. So I always try to start with familiars also, because familiars is something that I think it's I don't think a lot of free-to-play players have the kind of familiar set that I have, and by that I mean that all my familiars are either level 60 or 50. And when I say 50, I mean the pack 5, the ones that you can get from Tycoon or Guildfest or Bargain Store. But basically the thing is, so these guys are all maxed out at 50 and 8 and 8. So all of them. So that's one thing that I upgraded from last time. They were not maxed out. And then if you look at the other ones, the pack 1 through 4, they're all level 60. And as far as the skills, I'm only missing these two. So the Grim Reaper, Kiss of Death at level 8, and it's a huge one. But then the Trojan, it's at level 7. It's gonna take an eternity to finish this. So that's why right now I do have 2 gems where I'm doing these 2 guys, but eventually once I get the Grim Reaper to level 10, I will destroy 1 gem, and I will only do the Trojan. If we look at my pack 5, Blackwing, it's 18. Obviously I got the 16 from, I think, the last Bargain Store, the last exchange. So 60 out of 200. UE Ups is now at 67. Bon Appetit is 11. That's pretty good. 33, so it's still very far, obviously. Queen Bee 20. Queen Bee should be really high. Yeah, 91. That's pretty good. I will finish with Frostwing. Gargantua 10. So at 46, and then let's look at Frostwing. That's the highest one, and with 112, that means I got 14 new runes in the last 3 months. That's not a lot. It's still gonna take some time for for me to get to 200, but I'm not focusing on that at the moment. Like I said, I'm all the skills. Let's look at this, except for those two. All the skills are completed, level 10. Even the crappy ones. When I say crappy ones, I mean like this one, player experience. That's very good for players that don't have level 60, but otherwise it's useless. But still, I have all the skills maxed out except those two, and then all the pack 5, like I said, already at level 8. So it's locked. I cannot, until I get them to level 55, I cannot get these higher. Army talent. So one thing, if I look at army talent, yes, that is the major milestone. Well, that is one of the major milestones. So if you look at Gryphon, I finally have enough to upgrade Gryphon to 10. So if you're free to play, you know that it's a major milestone. This is very hard to get. You don't get yellow orbs easily. So at this point, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my orbs. It's gonna take, obviously, it's 64 for these guys, and then some of them it's like it's 128 for basically the rarity 5. So I don't know what I'm gonna use these for, but I'm gonna stock them for a while. So yeah, that's the first major. That's another major milestone. As far as what I did since last time, I did finish my last 15%, which is Yeti. Yeah, I did. Last video, I started upgrading that. So obviously I got from 0 to 10. And then I started working, on my Gremlin, which is now level 5. So that's my last stacking. I have all the other ones. So if I look at the other ones, so I have this one, and I got this one also. And if we look at the level 15, not the level 15, but the 15%, this guy, no, not this guy. I know Gnome is one of them, so I got this guy, and I do have Yeti, and yeah, I'm missing Engineer. Engineer is the other one. So infantry on this account has always been the type that I've not done, because I have another account where I focus on infantry. So for darkness, for instance. So and then I also have the Aquarius and Evil Weevil. I did also do Krabby, but Krabby is crappy because it's that's not. Krabby is this guy. Krabby is crappy because it's defense, but I still did that. When I was still thinking that defense had some value, now I know better. I know that attack is better than HP by a sliver, and then defense is way down. Okay, so that's basically it for familiar. Let's go look at artifact real quick. Artifact, so basically what I did in the last 3 months. So if you've been, so not a lot of people watch those videos, but if you've watched those every 6 weeks, I do like, I open artifact chests with the artifact challenge. But so if you've not watched those videos, so basically what I've done in the last 3 months is I've opened about 300 antique chests. So I'm closing in on the 1,000. I'm down to 26 unobtained artifact. Yeah, 26. A bunch of them are in the events, but so I don't know how many I need from the antique. Probably around 6 or 7 that are from the antique chest. I did, so as far as my profile, let's go look at this. So I did get 42 extra stars and 75 levels since the last time. I did get 1 castle star also. I'm now up to 9, by the way. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough. Yeah, I haven't done my my daily hunting. It's gonna be so with my daily hunting, I'm gonna get about 850. Yeah, I will need with only a couple hours, 8 hours left in the day. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. Today has been crappy. We've gotten like Labyrinth and Tycoon, and I don't have any Holy Stars or tokens. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the Castle Star, the Castle Skin. Obviously, it's not going to give me an extra star. Now, as far as the stats, if we look at my artifact stats, obviously we don't really care about the first part, but if we go to the combat boost, I've gotten about, on average, like between 10 and 15%, 10% on attack and 15% on HP. Obviously, the normal ones, leader is not that great because I don't really do the purple ones, or rather, I'm not getting the stars, and I don't put a lot of levels on the purple ones. HP is high because there's a lot of HP in the blue ones, and I did put like a bunch of 5 stars and a couple levels in the blue ones, and then all the way to Battle Fury. But I gotten about close to 10 and 15% on those stats. Okay, let's move on now to Vergeway. Vergeway, last time I still had some level 13 cards. Now everything is at level 14. So I got about between 180 and 250 cards per card, basically. So I'm thinking that it's going to take about 4 or 5 months for my first level 15, and maybe like 7 months to max all of them. So if we look at the one that's the highest, I think I have like one, like this one, yeah, this one at 311. So I need like 260. So basically, yeah, if I'm lucky, it's going to take about 3 months for this one. But yeah, I have a feeling like 3-4 months, it's a guarantee if that I'm gonna get my first. Wow, I don't click right. It's gonna take, yeah, about 3-4 months to get my first level 15, and then I think the worst one is this guy at 70, so 500 probably, like if I'm unlucky, I'm guessing like 9 months. But I don't think it's gonna happen in 9 months. I think, and do I care about this one? Trap attack? I don't. So yeah, something like that. As far as the chapter, I'm on 11, stage 7. Where are the rewards? The rewards are not that great at this point. There's no cards, and then you get like crappy stuff. So that's why I don't really care about this at the moment. But yeah. Okay, let's look at my sets. So we looked at my mixed set. Let's look at my hunting sets. Looks like this. In the 10 months I've done videos with this account, I've only had one upgrade, and that was really recently, and I got my 1 purple horn. So that was nice, and one of the reasons why I got this was because of the forge supplies. Make sure to get those supplies every day, guys. If you're free to play, it's really great. Next up is my familiar set. Has not moved. This is what it looks like. I'm working on getting these to gold, and that's it. I don't plan on getting any of this to mythic, even though I have the embers. As you've seen, my familiar, I'm done. So the only reason why I want to merge is for L events, so Chaos Dragons maybe, medals, but that's it. Moving on, my gather set looks like this. This will be swapped for this whenever this gets the purple. Otherwise, I'm working on these guys and this guy. But yeah, no update in the last 3 months. What else? We've seen my mix set, my range set. Well, range set looks like this. No upgrades. I think I did get a couple upgrades with the jewels, but obviously lots of equipment don't have jewels. These two guys, even this guy, I don't have any attack jewels because they're in my mix set. So I'm gonna fill out my mix set first before I go back and get some ranged attack on this set. So that's the plan at this moment. What else? T5. This is my gear set, my T5. I have not upgraded anything since last time. I didn't get any chests, steam pad chests. Now, as far as what I can do. Well, obviously I'm clicking too fast. So this has not changed. The capacity is the same, or yeah, I don't, capacity I guess it's called, yeah. But again, about 28 minutes. With, I think with 2 research, or 1 or 2 research, I gained 28 minutes in 3 months. All right, like I mentioned in the past that I'm expecting to have about 2 million gears by the time I unlock my first T5. With Trial by Fire, maybe I'm gonna be maybe less, 1.5 mil. I don't know. On my main, I'm at 1.3, I think, at the moment, closing in on unlocking T5. And on my main, I'm expecting to be at 1.5 when I unlock T5. So we'll see. Next up, let's go look at the other set. My speed set looks like this. I'm working on probably getting this one to gold before this one, because is this better? Yeah, I could use that for my speed set, but the thing is, with this, I don't want to move it. I could do it. Yeah, I might do it. We'll see. But this is what it looks like. Has not changed since last time. As far as the next one, troops, I use this. Obviously, because the monster hunt, because I don't want to move my energy, my max energy when I do that, or at least move as little as possible. No upgrades. Now, the thing is, I was very close with the last chest opening. I'm missing 1 purple to get this to purple. So obviously, if you're free to play, you know that this is very rare. It's hard to get. On another account, I'm working a crazy challenge where I'm gonna get this to Mythic, but on this account, it's probably the last upgrade. I would need to be very lucky to get like a couple gold drops, which I don't expect is gonna happen. Not on this account. So no change on that, but that's my set. Construction set looks like this. I'm only gonna work on this piece for gathering mostly. I don't care about construction. As you can see, I'm not constructing anything. I don't plan on rearranging my my manors and my infirmary, by the way. Research look like this. I will get this to Mythic, and that's probably it, because I could do this eventually, but I don't really, I don't think research is going to be that important, but this provides range attack. It's a great piece. It's a great piece of equipment because you get the range and army, so basically it should be part of your range blast, and also research. So that's why I will do it, but not for research, mostly for the range. All right, let's go look. Another thing I want to show is, let's go look at my cabinet, my sigils. So I'm working on getting 3 purple so that I can get an extra, so I can get my sigil to gold. But I'm not trying to get sigils. So I'm doing those whenever there's a cargo ship, but that's it. So it's gonna take a long time. Material fusion, I wanted to show my embers. I have 4 embers at the moment, 4 gold embers. So for my challenge, I need 78. So my full mythic is gonna take, I'm gonna need 78. So right now I'm at 4. I'm not stressed because by the time I get my next piece of equipment on my mix set close to mythic, I'm gonna have a lot more. So there's no it's gonna happen, but yeah, I need 78 for the Hall Mythic challenge. So stick around. Maybe it's gonna happen, maybe it's not gonna happen. I'm thinking it's gonna happen sometime. If we look at the rest of the equipment, it's not really changed, but if we look at, so this is the status. So some of the piece of equipment are not part of any of my sets. I'm gonna get, I still have a couple couple level 60 at blue grade, mostly the infantry ones, like these 2 guys. But yeah, that's about it. Most of my stuff is at purple or some at gold. Well, I say some at gold. There's only 2 pieces of equipment that's above purple at level 16. That's my mitts, which is the easiest one to get because you get 4 chests a day. And then the other one is my coronet, which is gold and really far from from Mythic. Basically, not even like 1 out of 6, not even close to 2. So that's the status. As far as my jewels, well, these are my extra jewels. Whenever I get 3 purple attack, that's where I do a swap. But yeah, so basically I'm close on 2 of those. So basically I'm still missing 8. Once I'm done with these 2, that's gonna be 6. So pretty good. Okay, let's go look at my troops. So the troops is what I have here. I got rid of a bunch of T1s. I still have a lot of T1 ballista, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. And yeah, mostly for gathering, but yeah, I don't know if it's useful to have that many. I know that the more troops you have, it sucks for your stacking or your familiars. That triggers with a percentage of troops dead. So that might not be good, but right now I don't have any of those familiars on my wall. Whenever I get one of the ones that triggers at 4%, I might get rid of a bunch of these, but at the moment, that's why I still have them. T2, between 5.1 and 5.3, I get about 500 of each. I lost a couple ones when I took a rally the other day where I could not, well, I did not cap, but I made a couple mistakes, but I only lost 300k. So I lost about 100 T2 range and 200,000 cav T2, which yeah, not a big deal, but I still got 500,000 of each since the last video. T3 I've not changed, no plans there. As far as T4, I got about 400,000 of each and about 100,000 of destroyer. So pretty good. I don't recall how much troop I had. I think I had like 2 million of each when I took that rally, because I did boost a lot in the last event, but now I'm out of speed up, which we'll see soon. Another goal that I was close to completing last time, I finished my infirmary, so I'm now 600, close to 620,000 beds. This has not changed. I have 3 manors, and 1 barrack. I don't know if I'm gonna change that eventually, but that's the status at the moment. If we look at my bags, from here you can see that I have more food now than last time, but still not a lot. And then I'm stable on the rest, about between 3 and 4 bill, and about 2.6 with gold. Now if we look into my bag, my uniques, that's what I have. Usually my random, I get rid of a bunch of random relocator during Guild Bash. So I usually, but I try to stay at around 1,000. What else? Yeah, I got a bunch of these guys that just in case there's something happens and we need these in the future. So that's why I keep them. But yeah. There's a potential jewels in those quests scrolls, so admin and guild might do that one day. A lot less energy because I use a lot now with Astra Monster when the Snow Beast rotation comes in, so I try to kill one. This is my Holy Star. Don't have a lot right now. I'm not saying here, but total I used a lot for Guildfest. I think I have like 10,000 left. What else? Star Scroll, I think I could do one, so I'm still waiting maybe for a quest for that. This is Anima. I showed my Arcade Tomes. So a lot of people say, yeah, once you get your T5, you're not gonna have Lunite. Well, I mean, yes, I will have Lunite because since I'm slow rolling it, I'll have Lunite. I'm probably not gonna use it like someone that's pay to play, but still, I'm gonna have some Lunite. Technolabs, oh yeah, we're gonna look at that. Here's my Astrolite status. So I only have basically the equivalent of 2 Snow Beast Astrolite. So if I were to do that with Snow Beast, I would have 13. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm still saving Astro. So on this account, I'm not gonna like push the Winter Mitts, but I'm gonna try to keep some Astrolite for the other piece of equipment that I'm gonna get to Mythic eventually. So that's the status there. Resource, we looked at it. Speed up, I don't have a lot of speed up, so I'm really down. So I had like 10,000 10 minutes, but as you can see, I don't have a lot from the rest. I was using 5 minutes recently, so I'm really down. This is the other stuff. I have lots of boosts. So I don't know. Yeah, this is something that I could use a lot more. I use the 25% on rallies whenever I'm far or I want to speed up some allies, and the other ones I use them for Lord's Cup. So I still have a lot of May's fan. Research speed up is also it's pretty good. Research speed up's pretty good, but I'm working on a big one, so we'll see what I have a couple carpets. Couple repairs, a lot of speed up for healing, and not a lot of training. Oh, I forgot to turn off Discord. I have a lot of merging speed ups that I'm gonna use for Chaos Dragon, and some crafting speed up that I'm planning to save for a good quest. But right now we're in, I don't think we get the big ones, so you need to be in the master to get the crafting gear. I think the best one, the 200 and something points. So, and as far as combat, yeah, I have shields for days. I have lots of 24-hour shield. I remember at one time I made a mistake and I bought like 200. Otherwise, I get a lot of them from just hunting level 3 monster every day. These you get from Tycoon, I think, and Labyrinth. So this is what I have as far as my combats. Bags, my chest I opened a bunch of these for to get some gold from the trophies. Otherwise, I did do a chest opening recently, so that's why I'm low on chests. I'm not opening these anymore, the snow bees, because it's maxed out, and I'm not going to do any other piece of equipment. So one day it's going to be, one day it's going to reach 64,000, the maximum. No, it's not. Okay, so this is the status of my my chest. I just did a chest opening, like I said, a couple days ago. So that's about it for my bags. All right, we'll finish up with, research. Before I do that, I want to talk about Trial by Fire. Yeah, I talked about it earlier. So Trial by Fire, I think I'm close to being maxed out. I think I did all the stage every day. Maybe I missed one day. But basically, yeah, that's the status. Mixed stage, I am not really trying to do it on a daily basis. Only when I really have time and I'm motivated, where I will go and try to get the proper phalanx, the proper so I don't know, let's say right now I'm sending this. Yeah, it is a crappy one. It is like if you send infantry against this one, you gotta go through the infantry and cav before you get to the archer. So it's a crappy one. And if you send cav, you're gonna get crushed by the range unit. So I'm waiting. I'm still far. There's still a pretty big gap before me to win this one. But I mean, we'll see. I'm not, like I say, I'm not focusing on that. I get 30 tomes from these guys every day, so it's pretty good. Research, yeah, let's look at research. Last thing, economy is all the way down to gem harvesting. I've not done anything since the last video. Defense is also something I have not touched. I need this one to be able to unlock these, but yeah, I have no traps on my wall anyway, so there's no point. As far as military, I think I got one more research. Yeah, I did get like this guy, and I do these because they're small knights, so I use these research to finish L events. Otherwise, there's, yeah. Monster Hunt, I unlocked Monster Hunt level 5, which I don't think I've ever hunted a level 5 on this account, aside from the Guild Bash summon. Upgrade defense, this is what it looks like. I got about 10 levels, mostly small levels to finish L events. There's really no point on this. Upgrade military. Now I got 5 levels here. I'm closing in on maxing this out, so level 9 on this, level 9, level 4, and then these guys at level 8, level 9. So I got 5 levels. These are like this takes, well, this, if we look at now, I will not be able to see this until, what do I need to do for this? I need to do the subsidies, so I won't be able, but basically this guy takes, yeah, 103. And am I on, probably not on research. Am I on research? Yeah, I'm on research. So 103, so it's those research take a long time. All right, let's talk about, so I thought it could be an upgrade or a milestone. So on the army leadership, I'm down there. Last time, that's where I stopped. So I have 68. 68 is very close to 69, but it's only 68 Technolabs, so I'm going to use this. This is not a great one. I mean, the debuffs are nice, but it's defense. Now I can't wait for to get this one, and I'm missing 19 Technolabs. It's going to take me about 10 days to get from the labors. Let's go look at the labors real quick. So yeah, as you can see, I haven't done a lot with this one. I could do this easily. So to get 19, I need basically these 2. That's 4, 7, 10, 14, 18. That sucks. So I need to get 2,800. I think on average you get, with these, you get close to like 14. So basically, if I finish this week and then in 4 days, so in theory, I could get this in like 5 days. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I need to wait another, maybe I need chapter 3. So that would be 11 days. But yeah, so I'm really close to maxing out army leadership. That's going to be a major milestone. If you guys know, I'm in research gear and it's 900 days. Obviously, I'm not going to research this. I am going to use and not only this, but it's all the resources. Like, I mean, this is nearly my bag for food. So yeah, I'm going to use my Technolabs. Military command, I have not done anything, but that's where I'm going to put my Technolabs afterwards. I'm going to go down the Fury and then the Hidden Talent. Next up is Familiars. Familiars, I haven't gained anything since last time. It's still at, obviously I do have pack 4, but it's at this stage. One day I'll do it. There's really, I mean, so close to max skill that only when I unlock Frostwing will this be useful. If you know how much it helps, it does not. So it's B2, I can get like 5 extra%. It's nothing. It's nothing. Familiar battles, I got 3 research. Basically, I got max free to play, and by this I mean that I got all the research that don't cost stones. At this point, if I do want to research anything in familiar battles, it will cost me tomes, which I will not be doing until I have done T5. Sigil has not changed. I have done level 8 on everything to get Helmet Sigil. I will not touch this for a long time. Also, Wonder Battles is at 0. If you've seen some of those videos about free-to-play and Wonder Battles, never put tomes in Wonder Battles. Someone said, yeah, but if you look down, there's like training speed. It's 10%, sorry. It's 10%, and I think the infirmary is 7%. Yeah, that's it. So these two are great, but they cost so many tomes that it's not worth it. you may as well use a training speed boost for the extra 10%, which will cost you a lot less than, I don't know how many tomes you need for that. You probably need like 5,000 tomes. Probably more than that. Okay, T5. T5. Okay, I did a lot of work on T5. I got 48 new research. So last time I only basically had the range done to a high level. Now it's fully maxed out. I've worked on cav, I've worked on inf, so pretty high. It's still far, like I said, guys. I'm at about 55% of the way, and that's including the tomes that I have on stock. So I'm gonna be finishing the infantry and cav first, and then I'm gonna put my crafting speed and crafting capacity to 7, and then I'm gonna work on siege to get to level 8, and then work on crafting, because this is gonna help me with the gears. I need more gears at the end of the day. But that's the status at the moment. So like I said, about 2 years from now, it really depends on trial by fire. So, and then advanced wonder battles, obviously I haven't done anything, but my opinion on advanced wonder battles is that it is better on a free-to-play perspective, because the leadership research are good. They are somewhat worth the tomes. So because this is good for almost every aspect of free-to-play. You run a darkness, this is gonna work. You attack tiles on, or you get attacked, well no, you get attack on your turf, you bait, you trap. This is gonna work as long as you have your leader out, obviously. You do Dragon Arena, this is gonna work. So these research, they're somewhat justified all the way here. And after that, they're not, because if you're free to play, you have no business holding a fort. Let me repeat that. If you're free to play, you have no business holding a fort. If you are holding a fort in your guild for Dragon Arena, for instance, you probably are in the wrong guild. Which, with these accounts right now, I have to do it, because obviously I'm like number 11, and most of them, they don't show up. Well, most of them. I'd say like a quarter of the players show up for Dragon Arena, and that's with 4 of my accounts. So I have to hold forts. Which is fine, and I'm fine with that. This guild is pretty chill. By the way, CDC, it's a French guild, but there's people from that speak other language. We have lots of room. If you're interested, there's a bunch of chest guild gift that you get every day. There's not a lot of requirements, and as far as the Dragon Arena slot is one of the last one, I think. Second to last in the time slot. So, but there's room if you want to chill, if you're looking, and some very active people, if you want to take a break. There's a lot of people in CDC that simply take a break from active guild just to chill out, come, get their rewards, do the events, very chill, and then whenever they're ready to move on, they move on. So. All right, that was my pitch for the guild. Otherwise, yeah, you see level 1 monsters, it's because it's Guild Fest. Otherwise, we don't do that. But yeah, that's about it, guys, for this video. Obviously, I'm thinking that the next one is going to be at the 1 billion milestone. I don't know what other milestone I'm looking at. I don't think I'm going to get any gold. The next video is probably going to be the 4-year mark. So yeah, a little bit after, like in February is going to be the 4-year mark on this account. So I'm thinking that I'm going to get some milestones there. Obviously, I'm really looking for a new exchange extravaganza, another bargain store, hopefully not soon, but yeah, I hope we get those on a 3-month rotation. And just the regular 3-day bargain store is fine with me. So hopefully, I'm crossing my fingers. But yeah, that's about it, guys. Obviously, let me know in the comments below if you think I should do something different with my account. It's not my main, but it's the main one you're gonna see on this channel. So, alright guys, thanks for watching, and see you